and all the time. Dear brothers and sisters, the readings of today invite us to a journey of faith and humility. Faith and humility are two qualities essential for true discipleship. We cannot be true disciples if we are not people of faith. We cannot be true disciples when we don't humble ourselves before the Lord. And so today, we are invited to a journey of faith and humility. In the first reading of today, from the book of Genesis, we witness the call of Abraham. God asks Abraham to leave behind his country, to leave behind his people, and to leave behind his father's household. And the Lord tells him to go to a land that he himself will show him. And what is striking here is Abraham's obedience. He obeys the Lord and he goes, not knowing exactly where he was going. Abraham trusted entirely in the promise of God. Abraham becomes a model of faith, one who steps into the unknown because he trusts the one who calls. Jowetena, wach Nyasaye luongo wa kawuono mondo wabed jogo man gi yie kuom Nyasaye. Kendo iluongowa mondo wabed jogo mobolore e mbele Nyasaye. Bedo gi yie kuom Nyasaye kendo bedo jogo mobolore e mbele Nyasaye gin weche ariyo makonyowa mondo wabed jogo makare e mbele Nyasaye. Wawinje somo mokwongo makawuono ka Ruoth Nyasaye noluongo Ibrahim. Ruoth Nyasaye nonyise mondo owuogi oa e piny mane onyuole. Owe jogo mane ong'eyo, anyuolane mane onyuole kuomgi. Owe kata mana od wuongi mondo odhi e piny moro ma Ruoth Nyasaye owuon ema biro nyise. To jowetena, waneno kaka Ibrahim nobedo gi yie kendo gi geno kuom Ruoth Nyasaye. Ne owinjo kaka Ruoth Nyasaye nonyise mi ne owuok, kendo kane ochako wuotho dhi, ne ok ong'eyo malong'o kuma odhiye, to ne en gi geno ni Ruoth Nyasaye mane oluonge biro telone e yo makare. Ibrahim puonjowa mondo wabed jogo man gi yie motegno kendo jogo man gi geno kuom Ruoth Nyasaye. And just like Abraham, many times we are also called by God. We are called by God to leave our comfort zones. We are called by God to forgive. We are called by God to serve. We are called by God to participate in the mission of the church. And what is our response? Is it that of faith and obedience like Abraham, or is it something else? What is our response when the Lord calls us? And dear brothers and sisters, we are reminded today that just as God blessed Abraham, He blesses those who follow Him in faith and obedience. When we follow the Lord in faith and obedience, the Lord blesses and guides our lives. And in the gospel of today, Jesus gives us another important lesson. A lesson that speaks to our relationship with one another. Jesus tells us, "Judge not, that you may not be judged." It is easy to look at others and point out their faults. But Jesus reminds us to look within ourselves first before judging others. Jesus tells us to look within ourselves first before pointing out fingers to other people. Before we remove the speck in someone else's eye, we must first remove the log out of our own eyes. This is not a call to ignore sin, but it is a call to humility. Jesus is inviting us to humble ourselves before the Lord and before others, we are called to live a life of humility. Just as Abraham trusted in God's mercy and guidance, we also must approach others with that same mercy, knowing that we too are in constant need of God's grace in our lives. So, dear brothers and sisters, today we are invited to do three things. The first one, we are invited to walk in faith like Abraham, even when the road is uncertain. And the second thing, we are invited to examine ourselves first before criticizing others. And the third thing, we are invited to trust in God's promise and let that trust make us more compassionate, more humble, and more obedient to the will of God in our lives. May the Lord give us the grace to answer His call with faith and obedience, just like Abraham. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit,